stamping. It's just me again, guys. Rebecca's home with the baby. Let's see if I can get this to work. Maybe. Then I'll be able to see you. Hey, Larry. Hey, Kim. Don't mind my dirty mat. We're going to make a mess, so I figured I'm just going to leave it. I was running a little bit late, I thought. Later than what I am. But as I was looking for, I know I have a package of watercolor paper somewhere around here. I just couldn't find it. Could not find it. Made me sad. So we're going to use some thick white. I did a little test on regular white and it'll work, but you know, I wanted to make it better. I'm almost past the commercials where I can see who's there. I guess I could go share. That's the other thing I need to do. Let me get these cut really quick. Hey, Denise. I remembered. I didn't call you Karen. All right. Let's move that out of the way. We're going to skip the ad and look at that. Now I can grab the share. I'm just going to go share it really quick. See, when Becca's here, she helps me with all this stuff. Oh, my friend posted a picture of her new grandbaby. Oh, he's so cute. Oh, sorry. How lovely. Babies are the best. Grandbabies are the best. Let's see, paste it over here. We'll do join us now. We'll go like that. And then share it, and it should be good to go now. Bloop. And then we can get rid of it. Oh, I think I just made it go away by accident. That's awesome. Oh. See if it'll let me open it back up. Okay, can you guys hear me? Because I think I killed the live. I'm pretty sure I did. Oh, maybe not. Whew. It like left my screen. I don't know what I did. So somebody let me know that you can hear me, see me, all that good stuff. Because that delay, there's no telling. Let's see. Hi, Jane. Hi, Carol. Give me a heart. Give me a thumbs up. Give me something. So I know you that. Thank you, Carol. I hope that's what that means. Whew. It's always scary when you do that, when you hit a button and the screen goes away and it's like, uh-oh. You probably hear me talking to myself the whole time going, oh no, I lost it. All right, so I have Frosted Forest. This one comes with, oh, I didn't even bring the dies. How crazy is that? That's okay, we don't need them. There's dies, right? Now I don't know. Anyway, I'm glad you could hear me. I'm glad I didn't say anything horrible. No bad words, I don't think. It comes with a set of masks too, and I know that there's dies. I'm almost right. Somebody want to check that for me? I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna go look because now it's gonna make my head hurt. Thinking, am I right? Am I wrong? I think I just forgot to bring them out. We don't need them, so it's okay. We will live without them because I was just gonna show you a cool technique. Hey, Melissa. Has everybody had a wonderful weekend? We've had a pretty good weekend. Frosted Forest. Let's go see. There are dies. I just didn't bring them out here with me, and that's okay. They're part of the online exclusive, so you can pop over there and see it. Thank you, Larry. It made sense that there was dies, but you know, then all of a sudden when I don't see them on the table, my brain went like, uh-oh, maybe there's not. So there's the dies in the bundle. You get the dies, the stamp set, and the masks, and there are 8 of them, I think, if I read it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where's 4? I swear there was a 4. 1, 2, maybe there's only 5. 4, 5, 6. I have them all over my table. Yeah, there's 6 of them. And if I'm understanding correctly, I'm still figuring it out. So this one goes this way, and then these guys go together. Okay. So I've only worked with one tree so far, and it's this guy. and I just thought it looked cool. So first I want to just do it plain and show it to you guys. We might even stamp it. I think I like to stamp after I do the adding the color. So I'm going to take a piece of Post-it tape. It's this dude, he's the best. In case if you never used it, that's really good stuff. I'm going to stick him on here straight like so. And then I'm going to grab number 1. And I know he's got ink on him, but it's okay. And I'm going to position this tree where I want him. And he's going to go, actually, I think I'm going to go ahead just for the sake of, I'm just going to add a little bit of tape so it doesn't wiggle too much. But I'm going to mark this little notch, okay? We're not using that one, we're using that one. And then I will grab my early espresso. Yes, on diesel. And my blending brush. Oh, and I don't like that you're like looking at the edge of the table like that. I want you to be able to see. I found that I do better stamping, and then yeah, and everybody I think does it, you know, has a different way that works for them. There we go, that's better. Okay. I think it's really distracting if every time I go to move you like see my shirt or you see my belly. You don't want to see all that business. So I wanted to move it. So anyway, so this is plastic. So I can, you know how you usually do it on your paper, you like rub a little bit off. I do it here because I can come back and grab it and use it. But I will do one this way, and then I will do one, like Melissa said, where you stamp it first, because there's no right or wrong way. Grab some more ink. But these are really pretty. And you can use sponge daubers, you can use the blending brushes like I am. So there's that. I'm going to pull him off. Ta-da! And set him aside. Then I'm going to grab number 2, and I don't think I showed you guys, but the little numbers are up here. It's probably really hard to see. I'm going to bring it up kind of close and see if you can see that. Hopefully you can. So then I'm going to set that on here and line it back up with that notch that I drew. And stick my little piece of tape there. I'm going to grab some garden green and my green brush. And I don't want to do it real dark, okay? So when we're doing all this layering business, you can do like 3 different shades of green or 2 different shades of green, however you want to do that, but you don't have to. You can put a light coat down, and then on the next one, you'll do a heavier coat. So right now, he looks pretty cool right now. I'm going to move that guy out of the way. Get fuzz out of there, and I'm going to line number 3 up, like so. And do the green again, the same green, but we're just going to put more of it. I'm hoping I got that lined up right. And you're going to do it heavier because you want it to be darker than the first layer. And then you just peel that off. And isn't that beautiful? I love that. And let me grab the stamp. So do we stamp him in early espresso? I think it'll work just fine. I don't want to do black. I need a block. I need a big block. Oh, it's way over here. So I'm going to look and see how that fits on there. Looks like about like that. I like to have an idea before I do it. All right. I'm going to lift him up, and I'm going to grab this. I think that's the color I want, right? Let's see. If it's not, the next one will be different. But if I did it the other way, if I did green, then the trunk would be green, and I don't want that. And you're going to hover. If my head's getting in your way, I'm sorry. But you're going to hover so that you can kind of, because it's photopolymer, you can see through it. Isn't that just beautiful? Look at that. I don't even know what else is in this set. I haven't even looked any further. Cute. But I just think it's beautiful. It's just beautiful. And let's do some, let's see if I have another green one up here. some, I think shaded spruce. Oh no, I don't want shaded spruce. I think I want a little olive. Mossy meadow, that would be good too. I'm just rubbing off. I had tapped it in that ink pad to see if that's what I wanted. And I'm just gonna do, I made a little spludge right there. Ugh. I'm just giving it some color, okay? Just so it's not so plain. Look at, I got my fingers all over it, but you get the idea, right? So let's do it the way Melissa suggested. She said works better for her. And maybe on this tree, I have literally just opened this tonight. I've never used it before. So I'm gonna set this back on here. We're going to ink up the tree. And I'm just using 3 3/4 by 5 pieces of white. I think actually it's thick white because the next thing I'm gonna show you requires a thick white. It actually prefers some watercolor paper, but I couldn't find it. So we're just gonna go with what we have. So now you would just set this on here and get it all lined up where everybody belongs. All right, so that he's straight, there it is. So that's where my notch is gonna be. The notch is so helpful because sometimes it's hard to tell like where they, and I always cross off the old one because you know what's gonna happen, right? I think you need to come over just a smidge like that. There we go. All right. So we're going to use that early espresso again, but darker or lighter. Let's try it light and see what happens. Oh, that's kind of pretty. This one was dark. Let's do this one light and see how it looks. We can always come back if we hate it. If you have an opinion, tell me now, and then I'll see it when it pops up. So I'm going to pull this guy off, and I'm going to grab number 2, right? Yep. So number 2 is going to go up here to the notch. And I think it needs to come over just a smidge from the notch. And oh, there it is. I think I got it. Right there. Okay. All right. Nobody's talking to me. I'm just making sure. I keep looking up to make sure I don't miss you. So let's do the darker green. Let's do this garden green again. Because I did like it. I'm going to go over it lightly. Like that. And it's pretty just like that. Like you could stop there and it would be great. And then we'll use number 3. So in the vicinity of the notch, because you know, sometimes it's not exact. Let's see, we're gonna go right there, I believe. Oop. And we're just gonna come back and do it darker. Like so. I just love these masks. I did not ever think that I would like them, and I love them. Look at how pretty that is. Gorgeous. I kind of like it light. So there's the dark one with my mess, and here's the lighter one. We can add some green down here on the bottom just to give it some color. Because who knows what we'll do with the rest of it. I don't think I remembered to bring blue. I don't think there's a blue out here. That's okay. All right, so there's those 2. Either way, stamp it first, stamp it second. It works. Light trunk, dark trunk, I like both. I like this dark outline with the lighter in the center. I think it looks really cool. All right, so there's those. Thanks. So we're gonna set these aside for a minute. I wanna show you. Well, let's see, what can we stick them on? We can, since we don't have any dyes, on some garden green. I don't think I brought any espresso paper, did I? Got crumb cake though. Oh, I do like crumb cake. Let's grab the trimmer. I'm gonna move these dudes out of the way. I know it turns out nice no matter. So it's really, it's your preference. Whatever works for you, because I think, and every set of masks I think is going to be a little bit different. So it's really, it's just the way, whatever works out for you, and you might do it different with one mask versus another. Let's do this guy. We're going to do him like that. I'm going to grab some of this. Oh, there's no scoring blade on here. I lost him again. Okay. That's all right. I'll do it the old-fashioned way. I just need a bone folder. So I'm just going to, I'm using the edge of my paper trimmer so that I know that those are even and just coming across. So now when I lift him up, they're lined up, because I notoriously get mine on there perfectly crooked. Perfectly crooked. I think I might have brought a set of shape dies out. Let me look. I really thought that I did. I did. Because I think it would make it look pretty too. These are the deckled rectangles. So we could cut it. Oh, that would be pretty. Or we can go even smaller. Oh, that's pretty too. Big or little? Can I do one with snowy leaves, please? Oh, yes. Snowy leaves. What do I have to do snowy? I think I might have. I have to go grab the white ink. I'm kind of liking that. Because then this is just one tree. Then there's another tree. Let me cut this out really quick. What do you guys think? The bigger rectangle or the smaller rectangle? I'm going to show it to you again. Maybe the big one, since it's going on the green. Let's cut them out and see. We can always make them smaller. Look at just that little bit of difference. We could do a bigger one too. For that green. I think my paper might be a hair short. Let's try. Larry, I was thinking of how to do a fall tree. It's so good. We can make that tree a different color. I'm gonna cut this guy out and see how it looks. I think he just went crooked, so we might be doing it again. That was noisy. I think I did it. Alright. Got something on it. Let's see how pretty that is. And that's it. I didn't do anything else. We could, yes, make some snow. I will get some white after I show you another thing. Just a moment, please. All right. So I'm going to grab another piece of, ooh, that's not thick. I want thick. Thick white. I saw another demo do this, and I think, oh gosh, which one was it? I don't remember. I need to clean this guy off first, so hang on. Because he can't be all dirty. So I'm just using a baby wipe. Like so. Like, I went to grab a baby wipe and it tells me someone's been playing in them because they like all wanted to come out. Alright, he's all clean now. My paper is sitting there. Then, okay, here's what we're gonna do. Do you want to see the one that I did earlier first? Or do you want to see it after? It's gonna be so pretty. All right. Okay, what do you think of that one? Isn't that pretty? I think it's gorgeous. And I can think of all the different colors that you could do. And it could be very, very good. Let me grab my markers. I'm going to use Stampin' Up markers, which like I haven't used in forever. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to grab another paper towel so that I don't have a horrible, horrible mess. We're going to go like this. This is my first one. And what I'm looking to do is I'm going to create that background and then make it so, I'm going to say it right. We're going to, how did I just do it? Oh my gosh, my brain just went blank. And then I just laid it on there. That's what I did. Whew. Okay, so we know this up here is going to be some sky, right? So we're just going to scribble some blue. There's nothing perfect about this, okay? And then I added some Calypso coral. This is plastic. These are water-based, so this all will come together nicely. And then I'm going to grab some daffodil. And then I've got, what is this guy? He's shaded spruce. Let me see if I have garden green. I don't think I do. I think that's why I went with this one. Garden green. That's all right. We're going to use this one. Shaded spruce is pretty. We're going to come down here. So we're probably going to spread that down just a little bit more. That yellow. Like that. All right. You're like, what are you doing? And then I'm going to take a water bottle. Get that wet. Hence the reason watercolor paper would be lovely. And I'm just going to drop this down on here. Glad I flipped it because that side was dirty. It's crooked and I'm okay with that because I don't want to pick it up because it would be bad. And then I'm just going to pick it up this way. Isn't that cool? I'm going to take my paper towel and just kind of go in there and dab it. I'm going to wipe this guy off. Let him sit for just a second. Isn't that just the coolest? I'm going to grab my heat tool and dry him a little bit. Oops. We're going to do it from the back and then we'll flip it over. I know. It was a big wow when I saw her do it. And I'm probably not even doing it exactly like her. It was like I watched her once and I was like, oh, I gotta do that. And so I'm just getting rid of some of that moisture so that when I go to put ink on here in a minute, it won't like all spread all crazy. I just thought how smart she was because then you don't get those colors around into the tree. This one actually came out better than my first one. A little bit more. Oops. There we go. So pretty. And then you're just going to grab this guy again. All right, everybody get out of my way here. All my stuff. There we go. Let's tape him down because if I don't, he's going to be lifting up somewhere along the line. All right, we're going to stick that down. I wish it was my idea. Thank you. I was just brave enough to try it. Because seriously, I look at these things sometimes I'm like, ooh, I should try that before I go live. All right, let's use my pen so that I can see where this is later. There we go. And then we're going to tape him down just for safety. Like that. We've been using garden green. We used shaded spruce down there. So I'm thinking we're going to stick with, I think we'll stick with this. All right. What number are you? You're 3. Hey, where did I put number 2? There he is. So we're going to do some brown here in just a second. We're going to do it light because I really did like the way that turned out. So we're just going to come over it like that. All right. Oh, it's so pretty. And I got it off a little tiny bit, but you're not going to be able to tell when we get it all said and done. I don't think we will anyway. Move that guy and grab number 2 and line it up. I think he goes there. Like that. All right, let's grab some green. I mean, to do it fall, we could do it in like oranges and yellow. Cajun craze would be really pretty. You guys got my brain thinking now. All right, I'm gonna go over this. All right, and we're going to lift. Oh, look at that. And we're gonna grab number 3. See if we can get this on here because I got so much ink on here I can't see, so I'm gonna wipe it off. There we go. I think he shifted it all, but there we go. I think it's about like that. All right. Same color. Maybe let's use some Mossy Meadow on top of it. What do you guys think? I mean, we could just hate it. That's the worst that can happen, right? It's really, nothing else bad could happen. So I'm just brushing this off a little bit. All right, ready? It might not be dark enough. Maybe I should have used the Mossy Meadow first. All right, let's see. Oh, it actually looks kind of cool. Just saying. All right. Look at that. Whoa. I like it. I like it. Do we dare cut that little bit off? Or should we leave it straight? Only spot that's bugging me is right there. But it's okay. I just think it came out so pretty. All right. Let me wipe these guys off. I'm wondering if my white ink is out here. And I bet I have a dauber out here. I know, it was very cool, wasn't it? I left little fuzzies on there. And when I watched her, I was like, oh, you're so smart. These are not things that like I would typically like that pop into my brain. Oh, let's do this. It just doesn't, I don't work that way. I'm really good at following instructions and casing what you did. Oh, we could stamp the tree still on top of here. We didn't do that. Either one of them. Let's see what that looks like. So I'm going to ink him up. And put him down here so I can see. Because it's hard to see. And then he's curling, so there we go. That's better. Oh man, I should have pulled out my Stamparatus. It's not hard. It's just all the colors are like making my eyes go, which way do I go? It's crooked, but it's still pretty. Very, very nice. Okay, let's do this one. See how he goes, if I can get him lined up better. You know, this is like anything else. The more you practice it, the more you do it, the better you'll get at lining things up. go a little to the side, I'm noticing. But aren't those just pretty? This I love. And I can think of all the different color combinations, you know, things that we could do with that. The tree is blowing in the wind. Thank you, Jane Marshall. You're the best. That's something I would tell you in class. It's moving. I could probably take a, well, I know I could take a blender pen and kind of drag it a little bit and it would be okay, like to fill in that brown. Or even a, what's this dude called? They call them water painters, I think now. I would take it and dip it. I just need a little bit and I need it to be light. And if it was watercolor paper, it would work even better. And I'm just adding, so it's gonna have a darker spot coming up the middle here. And when it dries, it'll be okay. You dry it. I let it go outside the line a little bit because I got excited, but it's okay. Trees are rarely straight in real life, that's right. Okay, there we go. Bigger, bigger. Oh, what are you saying bigger to? This guy needs more than that guy did it. I probably don't even need to dip it. All I needed to do was drag the color that's there. Just for those little spots that maybe aren't exactly the way you wanted them. Because I don't mind that little light spot. That looks kind of cool, so it doesn't bother me. Like a little darker. There we go. Ta-da! Alright, let's chunk these guys out of the way. Alright, let's look at the other trees that are here. There was another set of trees in this package. Oh, for these guys. So remember the stamp set? So we can do, these are one, or they're A, B, C is how they did them. So A, and then B, and C. Okay. Let's do, oh, I don't think I have a big piece of that, do I? Maybe? Nope. We're just going to go like this. So we'll cut him in half-ish. I'm thinking I have the, I think we can do snow with the white ink. Because then these would get cut out if somebody had brought the, whatchamacallits out here, the dies. But we're just playing tonight. I really just wanted to be able to show you guys how cool these are. Let's stick this guy on here. And I can actually put the tape here because of the way I'm doing this. But then I need my little mark. So we'll go like this. Pen. Oh, he's not working. These, the little mark is on the left-hand side. All right, greens. I have shaded spruce, garden green, and I see old olive too. It's out here. Oh, that's pretty too. What color should we do? Evergreen. Let's do the shaded. I like the doing it with one color and building. I think it's pretty. Looks. We'll put it on there lightly. And we can do the little guy another color, just so we can see how it looks. Let's do some old olive over there. Oh, that's pretty. That ink pad was so juicy, look at. It left like a big old wet ring. So I'm going to pull this one off, take my tape, and then I'm going to grab the other one. This is C, so I don't want him, I want B. So then B is going on here. thinking it never lines up the way I want it to. The way my brain thinks it, because it's filling in spaces, so you're thinking it's supposed to do one thing, and it's, yeah, you'll know when you get one. All right, shaded spruce on this one. Darker this time. All right, and then we'll do some old olive on this one, darker. And if these didn't line up right, we're gonna flip the paper over and do it again. Oh no, it worked. It's so cool. Look at that. That is so pretty. And then we're gonna do snow. But I think it's gonna sit about like that. And that guy's really light right there. I wonder if we can go back and fill him in. He just got missed. Let's see. Here it is. This one is shaded. There, I can see it a little bit better. It makes me feel better. All right, now we're gonna put this guy on. Like that. Hey, where's my tape? I lost it. There it is. All right. Never done it this way before, but we're gonna give it a try, okay? I'm thinking I'm gonna use my water painter because that's what I have. I thought I had a dauber out here. I don't see one, so that's okay. Let's see what we can do. So I'm gonna take the re-inker and put it on here. So like I said, I think the dauber, well, I know the dauber would work too. So we're just gonna go over these spots. And I'm not squeezing my pen at all. I am just holding it. It's a little bit wet, just naturally. And plus, you know, from me cleaning it a minute ago. I need a little more. The accent, those, what are they called? The effects. There's a white one, I believe. Isn't it red, white, and like black or something? The little 3-pack. That would work too. Embossing, you could use your Versamark refill and do what I'm doing, and then emboss it with white or gold, whatever you wanted. Do you still have the paste? I know, I think I have a jar of paste behind me, and I was gonna go see if it's any good, because that was my other thought. Okay, I think I got it. I'm gonna peek. Oh, it looks cool. Let me see about the paste. I think if it works, if it's still good, I can do it. Let me grab it. Oh, that's not paste. It was paint. Oh no. Let me look here. Just give me 1 second. I really thought I had some. Oh, I do. Let's see if he's any good. Because do you know, this stuff doesn't last forever. Once you open it, or if you just let it sit around and don't do anything with it, it does dry up. This one's in perfect condition. I've had it forever. I don't even have a scraping tool, but we're going to use my bone folder. This one was white, right? It's shimmery white. I don't even know that we have shimmery white anymore. Oh, look at how pretty that is, but we're going to use it. Okay, so you're going to just lay it on there. Like so. Ta-da! I'm going to pull that off in just a second. Make sure it went in there. It did. So I'm gonna wipe everything off because shimmer, or what is this called? The paste, the embossing paste. It is a little temperamental. It doesn't like, oh, that's gorgeous. Let me wipe these guys off. It dries very quickly and then it's hard to get off. So I just didn't want it sitting on there. And I'm thinking the same with this white that I put everywhere. Oh, it came off so nice though. And I'll flip it over in a clean spot. And I'll be able to show you this in just a second. Look at that. I'm gonna dry that white. I know. And you could dry this and do it again, but I know I have the other stuff in my office. The enamel effects probably give you a little bit more dimension, but it's still, I mean, it looks like snow to me. I'm pretty sure we still have the white. And even if we don't, you guys probably have it. But I think the puff paint would work too. You know, the squeezy one that we had. If you go to my retreats, I gave it to you one year, so you probably still have it. So I'm just heating this up so that I don't lay my arm in it. And I think I can run it over this too. Missed that one little spot. That top of that little baby tree is kind of like this one. It's a really tight little notch. You kind of got to give it a little extra press when you go in there. But look at those. And how pretty will they be when I cut them out with the dies. Okay, let's do another one since I have another piece of paper. Here it is. Because now the white, I mean, I'm in love. Would you put snow on this tree? What do you think? You guys think about it and let me know. Let's do another one of these guys. I have to tape it down. I almost forgot. I think so too, Kim. Let's try it. Let's tape him down. Ooh. Probably got to clean his little piece here. And it's going to be number 3. Oh, I did clean it. Look at that. And we're just winging it. The worst that can happen is we don't like it. It's not going to hurt my feelings at all. I'm using what's on the lid. You can also just brush it with your Wink Stella. It's giving you the perfect placement for it, and that would be beautiful too. I feel like the regular white's a little bit thicker. This one's, and it's old too, so I mean that might be it. Leave it on there just a little bit thicker. Baby wipe. I'm late. Going to have to watch the replay for sure. We've just been playing, Jane. We haven't even like completed a card tonight because I just wanted to. Oh, that's pretty too. Do you guys want to see it? Look at that. And it's going to dry, and it's going to have a little bit of a different look too by the time it dries. But it pops more because I put it on thicker instead of scraping it off like I did the last one, and that made a big difference. And I think it's because this one is not like stark white. It's got a look because of the glimmer that's in it. Because, like I said, I don't even think we sell this one anymore. I just had it sitting on my shelf, unopened. Go figure. I'm going to close this so it doesn't get all gross while we're sitting here. Let's see if we can take the heat tool to him. Let's see what happens. And I think I'll put some snow down on the ground. And it will bring it all together. Let's open that back up and do that now. And I'm going to leave this thick so that it can be some texture here. And I think when it dries, we will be pleasantly surprised. That's cool. I'm kind of excited about these. Like, I think everybody needs these. Just give them a little hit so that it'll start to dry. Sometimes when you go from the back, that gets it drying faster. For sure, when you're watercoloring, you can do that. But can you guys see the shimmer that's in there? Is that popping up? Oh, I think maybe you can. I love snow, Jane. I love snow. We don't live where there's snow because my husband does not like snow. All right. Ta-da! We'll let him dry. Something will come of it. And since Jane Bickle just hopped on, I was just going to give her a peek. We also did these cool background for these guys. They're not getting snow, but they sure look cool. This was just the naked tree, and we did the stencil, the masks. We used, where is it at? We just did these guys, and this is using the white refill and the water painter, and then this is using that shimmery stuff, that the embossing paste that I just used on that little guy. I forgot to bring the dyes. I don't know what I was thinking. Oh look, I laid that guy on a baby wipe. Let's do, what time is it? We're gonna do one more play. What should we do? I was kind of leaning, I didn't bring pecan. I have, what if we throw some orange in there? Since this came out, I've been telling myself I don't like this set, but now you're gonna make me want it. It's really good. And we didn't even stamp on top of those last two. Because remember, I keep forgetting because I think they're beautiful alone. You can stamp on top of them too. So we could have stamped on them, then did letter C, and put the snow on there, and then it would have given a little bit more dimension. So next time I'll have to do that. All right, we want fall colors, so we got to go back to these guys because I just don't think fall colors are going to look right on that other one. I could be wrong, but this guy's got to be cleaned off. Let's clean him while we're here. I always worry that it's like going to sit there and leave a big ugly mark on it. Not that it would kill it, but you know. Oops, wrong side, I think. Yep, there we go. So I'm just using a baby wipe. You can run these under the faucet. When you're using embossing paste, just keep in mind that it does dry fairly quick. It hardens on your mask because it's going to have a thin layer on there, or on whatever tool you're using. So I usually keep a little bath of water. So a rectangle dish or just a little bowl that you can dip it in and rinse it off. And then you don't have to fight with, look at this, all under my fingernails, baby wipes and stuff. So let's stamp the tree first. I did like doing it with this one that way. Let's ink him up. My hands are all sparkly. I'm going to do them right there. Nice and crooked, I see. And then we will lay the first one down. So number one is not that one or that one. It's this one. All right. So we're going to get this guy on here so that he's where he belongs. Like that. Grab some tape. You can reuse your tape. I keep wadding it up, just I don't know why. I think I can go up. There we go, up, down. And so by having the tree stamped, you can get a little bit better placement on this one, I think. So we're going to mark the notch like so. And we are going to grab the brown. Where did he go? There he is, way up there. So we're going to do him lightly because I think we decided, nobody disagreed with me, but I did like it a little bit lighter than the really dark one. And so this ink that ends up on here, you can grab it as you go. And like I said, where you would normally, I got him really dark at the top. That's okay. this ink that's here on the plastic, you can just use that to like fill in those spaces. So we peel that up and ta-da! And then we're going to grab into 2. Use the notch as a guide, but also know that the notch, it's not always perfect because I think it shifts when you're moving. So follow the shape of the tree. That one goes. I follow the shape of the tree, and you know, when I do that, it ends up right where it needs to be. If I try to just follow the notch, I seem to be all over the place. All right, so this is what I have. I brought out pumpkin pie, I brought out peach pie, but I'm thinking a green and an orange. What do you guys think? I have old olive, I have garden green. I don't think I have any other colors on here right now. Oh, I have some brown. What is that one? Is that pecan pie? I have pecan pie. That would have been pretty. So do the tree light brown, so like the pecan. I think that could work very, very well. I'm gonna get a new brush because I don't have one. Everything's dark. So if we come, this is gonna be the base color, and then we'll go in and add another. We're gonna try it this way, and then if this isn't our favorite, we can always do another one. I don't think you can go wrong. And it's okay that if you have different, you know, amounts of color in some spots than others. It's not perfect, but I like that color there. That's really pretty. I didn't bring Cajun Craze. I'm gonna move my old ink pads out here this week because this is making me crazy, because it's easier for me to do this out here on those days like when Becca's here with the baby. Then we can keep an eye on her. All right, this guy, he goes, I think, I'm trying to remember how it sits. So it gets in here right. That's not it, that's it there. If I don't talk to myself, then it's not gonna happen, right? All right, I'm thinking pumpkin pie for sure. Let's just do a little bit and see how it goes. Because I did that brown so light, I think it's just going to enhance that. It's going to highlight it very nicely. Oh, look, I keep forgetting to use what's on the thing because I'm thinking about colors. I missed that little spot right there. And now he's got lots of orange. All right, let's see how he looks. Ooh, pretty as pretty. All right, then we're gonna do numb. Oh, I did them out of order. Oops, that's okay. I'm gonna come in. No, maybe I didn't. 1, 2, 3. I was thinking there was 4 of them. So what we can do, I bet, let me wipe this guy off. Just a little bit. Before you take the first tree mask, lightly, that's what I was just thinking. With the number 1, Jane, you think? I think so too. I was just sitting here going, which one? Because I can stick him back on there and I could add, there it is. I could put some green in there. I can add a little bit darker pecan in there. Color lightly, more added depth. So another color, I'm gonna wait for you to answer me. A rusty red would be really good. I'm going to agree with that. Let me see if I have one in my little. I can get creative. There's Cajun. I'm gonna get creative. I'm gonna wipe him off. Okay, does everybody need this set now? We're gonna scribble him on here and see if we can get enough ink. If not, I will go and grab the ink pad. I don't think we're gonna be able to get enough off of there though. I don't think so. All right, I'm gonna run. Talk amongst yourselves. I'm back. Hopefully that was fast. It felt fast. Okay. All right. Oh, cherry cobbler. So do the pumpkin pie darker? I'm kind of leaning towards, what if we did some caging? Does anyone have the bundle number? Seriously? 1-6. That's all I know. Okay, all I can do is mess this up and we'll just do it again. I'm not gonna worry. We're just gonna, I think that it needed a little more, at least on the ends here. Oops, he got a little extra. Let's see. Oop, he's looking pretty cool though, I'm just saying. Because then if we come back with this dude, I think, because this one was pumpkin. There's like glitter all over that ink pad. I'm just gonna darken it here and there. You see, yes. So I think getting that, it's just a little bit of a knack trying to figure it out, where to get those darker spots in there, so that you have some dark and some light. Look at that. It's beautiful. I'm super excited. I really like that. I like it a lot. Thanks for your help, guys. I love when we work together. Love, love, love. I have, oh, I thought I had it up. I do have it up. Do you want the bundle number? I can give it to you. The Frosted Forest bundle number is, let me click on it. It is 164137. So 164137 for the bundle. And it's $64.75, which gets you a coupon for next month, which is always nice, right? So $64.75. It's really good, and it comes with all three. So it comes with the dies, the stamps, and I can't show it to you, but the dies, so there's a die for each of the trees that we did. Plus there's a die for a naked tree with the branches, like a Charlie Brown tall tree. And then a little earth piece, like it's a little ground piece, and it's got 3 different heights of Charlie Brown trees is what I call them. They're the naked trees because the leaves all fell off. Because it's got another piece that you can layer over to fill it in a little bit. And then there's 2 dies for the bird, which that's kind of cool. I didn't even pay attention that there was a bird. Look at him there, he's cute. And then no beauty shines brighter than that of a good heart. Thinking of you and how you strengthen my life. Birthday wishes for a day as great as you are. And thank you. Those are good. Okay, we didn't make a complete card, and I hope you're not too sad about that. It'll give me something to do, is to work on it. Let me get rid of this nasty piece of paper because it's really dirty now. Move him down there. So we did that one. Where's my paper trimmer? That's just some ugliness going on. This is the one that a baby wipe sat on. So I had to, it was too wet to use it. So we did that guy. And then we did some snow. And we did these guys. And we did these guys. And this is cool because it's shiny and flat. It's in different spots. It looks really cool though. I don't think I can stamp on it, but maybe I can. Let's see. That guy. I think this is the one. Yeah, it's got a trunk in there. So, I mean, do you do it brown? But then it's gonna have brown tips. You know, all the little brown. Do we want that? So everywhere there's a little bit of stuff. Ooh, a 4-season panel card would be really cool. My cat blew my budget this week. Oh no! Darn pets! So what do you guys think? Would you outline it? It's gonna stick a trunk in there occasionally. But I think, if I remember, I saw somebody fix that problem. Oh, peel him off. Put you on. And I think we did shaded spruce, right? Let's ink him up and see what happens. But you love your kitty, so it's okay. Oh, pretty. And then, you know, where you have the little bit of the trunk is in there, and the trunk isn't green. It's more brown. So we're just gonna grab some and do like we did earlier, and just come in here in between the branches and add that. And you could just draw the line. I think it was Patty Bennett that did it. She did it with a paintbrush, and she's so stinking talented, and it was probably perfectly straight. There you go. So now you've got a trunk going through it instead of this green. The same with this one. We could stamp him. I think the embossing powder will let us, or embossing paste, but it might not. I'm gonna lay it on there and see, is it dry? It is dry. Let's find out. I need a block. Oh, you don't fit on there. I need a block. Oh, for 800. Was she sick? Or was that like her regular like stuff that she has to go for? Bless her heart. But she loves you, Mom. I'm gonna grab some old olive and see what happens. Because technically we should have done it before we did that layer. Yeah, because you really can't see it. It's barely there. I wonder if it's my ink pad. So that one would have been really pretty. It's not my ink pad. It's a brand new one, I think. Isn't that a pretty tree? And then it changes to all of that when you do. Oh, she wasn't eating. It's terrible when our babies are sick. This looks cool though because the color is blending with the white, and so it gives you this brighter green in there. And like I said, then we got these dudes. I'll try and put these together and make a little card. This one's gonna be very Christmassy, obviously, right? But I think he can go, he looks even better now on here than what he was gonna look earlier. Let's see if there's some glue over here. We'll glue them together. Sick for 10 days. She's better eating and she's going back. Oh, poor baby. I'm just glad she's okay. How old is she, Jane Bickle? Need some dimensionals. I love that you guys popped on tonight and hung out with me. Thank you so much. Because I was scared to use this. I know that sounds silly, but I do. I get afraid sometimes. I'm like, oh, I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if it's going to be okay. Will I make something pretty? And then I have to add some words, but that came out cool. Where are my... Some red embellishments, I think. I could put some little red little guys in there. Oh, she's 6, so she's just a baby. She's just a little one. I like it on the crumb cake. It came out pretty. Ta-da! All right, so I did one card, right? And I think we're gonna have to cut that one too with that little, I love those dies. And then these guys, I think, need to go on some bright paper. And it's going to be gorgeous. Oh, I'm so glad I was able to come on. I also get really nervous when it's just me because I feel like I'm talking to myself all the time. I know better. I know you guys are there, but it's just sometimes kind of weird. You know, I'm like, and then sometimes it takes so long for you to hear what I said and for me to know what you said, and then I get just all flustered, I guess. I don't know. It's silly. It's just silly. There's no reason for me to let that bother me, but I think we all do it. We talk ourselves out of things sometimes because we don't think we're good enough or that we can, and we just can't do that. So you guys have a wonderful week. This is it for, I don't even know what the date is. I can't see it on my watch right now. Bonus days is ending soon, so get your orders in for that. I do have a host code posted over on stampwithlisamarie.com. And I will have, I think it's actually posted in the description of this video too. Actually it is, I put it there. I made a whole forest. I feel like I need some little bunnies or some deer. Look, I have ink all over me. I don't know what I touched. Obviously it was white, but I touched something. Must have been on the pen or something. But make sure you get your bonus day orders in so that you get that. Or if you enjoyed free shipping last week, yay for you. Because that was awesome. We ended up with 2 days of it because of internet issues. So excited. I've seen the new catalog that's coming out in September. Demonstrators can see it now and they can start ordering from it next month. So yeah, good stuff. If you're waiting for more Halloween, the Halloween stuff is in the online exclusives, and I think in September we'll see some Halloween like scrapbooking items. I think that's what I read. But so Halloween is basically out, okay? So you guys have a wonderful week, and I will talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.